Yeah, it's your boy Greenruff here, back another video, and today I got a special video for you guys, man. Today I'm going to be doing a beginner's guide. So this is not gonna be really for the people that plays the game, like that's already pretty much new to the game. Oh, not new, but like an OG to the game. These are gonna be pretty much a guide for new players that just picked up Dragon Ball Legends and everything. So if you guys are OG, this video is not gonna be for you guys. It's gonna be catered to beginners players, people that's new to the game and needs a video like this. I'm going to help you guys out, and I'm going to make a lot of these beginners guys throughout this May. So when the Annie comes out, if more new players come and join and they were searching up these things, they can most likely come to my video and see these type of guides. So this video is gonna be more about how to Zenkai units, because I really feel like it's like, I don't know, it's not like it's easy. It's not like there's like an instructions or like a way for you to to Zenkai. It's kind of like you know it or you don't, in a sense. So I want to make this video to really clear that up on how to Zenkai unit and really be as as detailed as possible about these. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. So how to Zenkai unit. So first we got to talk about is not every unit in here can get a Zenkai Awakening, because the game, like the devs did not every unit in the game, they made a Zenkai unit. Like say for example this Chi-Chi, like right now this Chi-Chi, they did not make a Zenkai Awakening for her, right? But for example, like a unit like this Trunks, they did, right? So also you got to pay attention to that. And the way for you guys to see which units gets a Zenkai knot, you can go to filter, and then you can go here and you can go to Zenkai Awakening and then click this right here, take this thing out right here, and then bam, this is pretty much all the Zenkais that they have awakened throughout this game. These are the units that they have done, and you guys can see, all right, these units are what I can Zenkai as of now and everything. So next thing is, a lot of people that do not know is, in order for you to Zenkai a unit, is you got to have them 7 stars or higher. Now what I mean by that is, say for example this Vegeta, right? This Vegeta right now is considered 13 stars. So in this game there is a total up to 14 stars. The yellow, you want to have, let me show you. Let me pick up an example. Do I have any of these 7? Just like a regular 7-star unit? No, I do not have none of them at 7 stars. So I'm gonna show you guys an example of what a 7-star unit looks like. A 7-star unit will be like this Vegeta right here. This Vegeta has 7 stars and it's yellow. You want them to have yellow 7 stars, and they'll be able to get the Zenkai Awakening. The ones that are able to get a Zenkai Awakening, you met the requirement of you to Zenkai that unit. So you want them to have this, and if they're more than 7-star yellows, then it's perfectly fine. But that's the requirement. That's the minimum requirement, is to have them at 7 stars, 7 yellow stars. Okay, so we're gonna go here, go back to here. We're gonna go right here. Yep. So then once you have that, you'll be able to Zenkai Awakening the unit. Right here, I could actually Zenkai this unit right now, but I chose not to. So just FYI. So how does Zenkai unit? So once you get them to 7 stars, you meet the requirement of you able to Zenkai that unit that has already got their Zenkai Awakening. So how do you able to get them to Zenkai 7? Well, you have to use CC. You have to get them to Zenkai 7. It ranges from Zenkai 1. You can Zenkai unit to Zenkai 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the more you Zenkai them, the more CC you put in them, the stronger they're actually going to get. So I really highly recommend, if you can Zenkai unit to Zenkai 7, do that, because they're going to be at their strongest form. But if you can't, I mean, I guess you could do Zenkai 3, because Zenkai 3, they also get unique abilities. Now with this, I'm going to show you guys right here. So every Zenkai, when they get a Zenkai, they get 2 new abilities, but you got to get them at Zenkai 3 and Zenkai 6 for them to get their second ability. So usually a regular unit has 2 unique abilities. They usually have this right here, their first 2, and when they get a Zenkai Awakening, they get 2 extra added unique abilities. So at Zenkai 3, this guy unlocks this ability right here. And then when you get them to Zenkai 6, this is usually their best ability out of the three. I mean, out of the two, they get this ability right here. And I can show you guys right here. Let's go to this Vegeta because I do not have him Zenkai. So most of it is going to look like this. So you see here, we can go, let's click maximum stats. Okay, so it's going to be right here. And it's going to say, no, let me show you guys another example. I have a unit as Zenkai 2. Let's do cooler. Because I don't have the Zenkai 3 ability or the Zenkai 6. So you guys can see here, it will say locked. If you guys have them Zenkai, it will say I had to get the Adept class awakening panel. So that means basically you got to unlock them at Zenkai 3 right here. When you get them to Zenkai 3, you will see how this will turn yellow instead of blue. So you got to get them the Zenkai 3 for their first new unique ability. And if you want to get this one, it's going to be at Zenkai 6. So it's going to be at here. You get the other ability, and you will see that in order for you to get that ability, you have to unlock all the soul panels. You got to like go all the way through here until you go here. You got to like connect the dots basically and reach to here. And this says unique ability. And that's how you get his Zenkai 6 ability. And then this is how basically the same thing. This is how you get your Zenkai 3 ability. So that's how you Zenkai. That's how you basically get the other unique abilities. You got to use CC on this Zenkai summoning banner and hope that you get you're gonna get awakening power. So you're gonna go here, awakening power list. Every time you use it, you get like random awakening power. But every 1,000 you get, you will unlock that Zenkai 1, and then another 1,000 Zenkai 2, Zenkai 3, Zenkai 4, all the way to Zenkai 7. And sometimes it takes usually around a 7 to 8k CC to usually get them to Zenkai 7. So that's one thing I want you to know. And also another note is, say if you do have a 7-star unit and you want to Zenkai them now, you got to wait until their banner comes back. So say for example, you have say you have this unit at 7 stars and you want to Zenkai him, this Broly. But right now you don't see his banner. So that means his banner is going, you have to wait until his banner comes back. Because he's in a rotation. So whenever his banner comes back and it's like, hey, his banner is back, you can Zenkai him then. There's no way of you Zenkaiing a unit if you don't have their Zenkai banners, unless there's another way, but it's more restricted. So I think I pretty much explained everything. There is another way to Zenkai units, but these are more restricted, and this is for the Ultra Space Time Rush. Now for these are some they handpick some units in here that you can use and get their Zenkai power without using CC, and you can use these little gold rush medals. Now these are some of the units that they allow to get Zenkai from here, and the way for you to get those Zenkai rush medals is you have to beat these events. So for newer players, it's actually going to be really hard for you guys to beat them because they're really powerful opponents, and you guys are most likely not going to have that many strong units to face against these. So once you get a little bit get your account a lot more stronger, then you can attempt these, because these are actually really hard to do. So I wouldn't recommend it. Definitely you can try it, but it's really, really hard. So next is basically the souls, right? With Zenkais, you also get different types of souls requirements for you to Zenkai a unit. For example, we can show here for the items, you go to souls. You have regular rising souls where you can soul boost the unit, but when you Zenkai unit, they have these special ones called Zenkai souls, and they look like this. You're also going to need these to fill out the soul panels like I was talking about, for you to make sure you have that unit all maxed out and everything. You got to reach the minimum requirements. So these are how the Zenkai souls look compared to the regular rising souls. So you're actually going to need rising souls. You're also going to need a ton of super souls, and you're going to need Zenkai. So you're actually going to need all three of them, but Zenkai souls is the other thing you're actually going to need. So you're going to need all three of these type of souls for them. And for a way for you guys to grind these, to get these super souls, Zenkai souls, rising souls, is you want to go here to upgrade, and you can go to bonus battles, and you can actually grind, rising souls and super souls here. So say if you're lacking on rising souls 7, you can work on this event and grind this event and get and stack up on those type of souls. That rising soul number and that super soul number. So you can pick which color and what number you kind of want to work on in a sense. So say you're lacking on rising soul 2s and 1, you want to work on this, and super soul 2s and 1, you want to work on this one compared to another one. So yeah, and also you really want to take advantage of these during the weekend when it's Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, because they give you a bonus. They give you more drops of these. So if you take advantage of them in the weekend, you're going to get more drops of these, and that means you don't have to spend as much energy and skip tickets and all that stuff. So once you guys get that, those are the ways for you to grind the Rising Souls and the Super Souls. Now, you're also going to need Zenkai Souls. Way for you to grind that is that USTR thing, but if most likely you guys are not going to be able to get that because it's super hard as a new player, so you won't be able to just come here and get Zenkai Souls this way, because that's how you get these rush medals, is from that event, which is really hard. So if you guys can't get the rush medals from there's a thing called co-op. Now co-op, depending on how good you are, the more, if you go to the higher ones, you get more co-op coins. If you go to the lower ones, you get less ones. Make sure you do these 3 times a day, and you can get co-op coins, co-op medals, and you can go here and exchange your co-op and get like certain souls, right? I can go and exchange all these for extra 5,000 and everything, and you guys can pick the ones you need and all that stuff. And if you can't, not only that, you can get co-op coins. You can also grind these and get you can get these things right here. You can get Zenkai Adventures, right? And then you can get, say you farm these up. Every time you beat them, you get drops of these, and you can go to your adventure thing and run these, and every hour you get Zenkai souls that way. It's really a long way, but it's the free way, and those are pretty much the way that you get Zenkai souls. Now, the biggest thing is you gotta know how much you need for each rising soul, each super soul, each Zenkai souls for you to Zenkai a certain panel. Now, I highly recommend. Okay, we are back. So basically, I was trying to say is you have to go to type in this website right here, legends.dbz.space. Okay, and then this is gonna bring up your website. This is pretty much like a really good website for Dragon Ball Legends and everything, and I really use this website. So for you guys to see how much you need for certain units and everything, you want to go to tags, not tags. You want to go to tags, click tags. Under character, first you want to click characters, then go to tags. Yep, go to tags, and then there's gonna be tags called special tags. And you want to click Zenkais. So say for example you wanted the Zenkai this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So you want to click on him, and you want to scroll all the way down here. Okay, and you want to go here where it says P1, P2, P3. This is for the soul panels page, and you guys can see the requirements of what you need and everything for all the stuff. And you want to click all, because if you're playing as Zenkai 7, them all like Zenkai 7, you want to see how much numbers you need for each thing. So it's like for Red 1, you need basically 14,000 of these. You need like 100 of these. These are the requirements for you to fully complete Zenkai 7 them. This is the numbers and everything, and these numbers are correct because I use these numbers. And you can look and be like, all right, so I need to grind this many Zenkai souls, this many Rising souls, this many Super souls for the reds. I need these for the yellows as well. And yeah, and that's how you can see how much you need, and then you can go along from these numbers and grind and all that stuff to Zenkai 7 them and Zenkai a unit and all that stuff. So definitely this is pretty much the guide. If you guys need any more questions, be sure to comment down below. I can help you guys out. So you need to have that unit. First of all, that unit need to be Zenkai Awaken. That the devs need to make sure, like, all right, this unit is Zenkai Awaken, and you'll be able to see it from this filter of all the units that are applicable to get a Zenkai. And then you got to get them to 7 stars, yellow 7 stars. Then you got to get the required souls and everything, and CC for their banners to come back, and Zenkai 7 them that way. Zenkai them to Zenkai 1 through 7, whatever number you want. I highly recommend Zenkai 7. And then you need to grind the souls and everything for them. And you go to this website to see, you can go to this website and see the requirements of all the resources you need and everything. And that's pretty much it with this video. Hopefully you guys, this help you guys out for beginners, and hope you guys understand that how the Zenkai unit and what you need and all that stuff. And hopefully you guys, I was able to help you guys out. And yeah, man, that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's been my Greenruff, man. And I'm out. Peace.